I want to see how you died on the right side. I just replayed the first part of the game where you took Gote in the top right instead of Sente. But that's key actually in Fuseki. So
Okay.
you manage. All right.
Let's go back.
Yeah, try a review.
Review.
It doesn't mess up the
And
coordinates when you go to review mode? A little bit, huh?
it does. That's why I'm about to fix that.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna mute my regular coordinates and then turn on the Fox
Yeah,
coordinates. That's what I usually have to do.
Okay. So, yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Back to the
That's fine.
Fuseki.
Okay, go back. Let's just see the first few moves. Excellent start. No San available for your opponent. But here, first, let's say, not optimal move. I mean, after he approach 04, you could do better.
Oh, okay.
Here you can play Keima, p6, instead of the attach. It's not wrong to play the attach, but p6 is good because on the right side, you have some interesting space to fight for. And in the top anyway, he doesn't have an extension. So he will play q3, Yohane, he pulls back, you go down, and then he just becomes over-concentrated. So it's good to develop like this. Yeah, Hinobi, and then you... No, you can extend in the top R2.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's where he has to play. And it's already uncomfortable for white. And then you jump out once at k5. Because otherwise he'll invade the top. Gotcha. And then you put a lot of pressure on that tiny group in the top. So it's not recommended for white to enter 04. If he wants to enter in the top, he should do it with the Tsuke. That's what the AI teaches us nowadays. He should play p4 to get more space for a base somehow. But actually he shouldn't play any of those. He should just split the right side, q10, q11, something like that. So this is how you could punish. But the way you play was also okay, because he became heavy. So you attach, but remember the Keima next time. Yeah, when he plays this move, it's not so great. And you can put more pressure. You could play Kosumi, p5, or you could, here. Because the 3 stones, normally he shouldn't make the empty, the triangle. Well, it's not an empty triangle, but he shouldn't play n4 when you have the extension at k3. He should play something light, like n6 or n7. So you played q6. Then the Tsuke is not so great. He better invades, or he could play a cap move like k5. Okay, now you play the pincer, that's fine. He went down. When he goes down here, you don't have to peep. You gotta play Keima n16. That's another Joseki, old school.
Okay.
And then he goes out 014. You can play that peep later in the fight, but for now, no need to worry about it. And then on the right side, you can extend p11 or p10, or you can just extend on the bottom, k17. These are the Joseki moves. Yeah, and then he will attack you L17. So once you play the peep, let's see. So this would be a little better than the actual game.
Yeah.
Because you want to go out of the corner. So remember N16. From N16 you can surround. Okay, he's heavy. Okay, extend it there. But it's still better to go out from the corner. N16 and 17. Okay, that was a little desperate.
Gotcha.
You could separate now. Just jump 06. Because he's got 3 weak groups. The heavy 3 stones in the top. Now he creates another weak group, and he has the 3 stones heavy on the right.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So there's nothing in the top right. If he plays p5, you block, and then he pushes, and he's just in trouble everywhere. So you could separate, but you went for territory, which is good also. I mean, now you're a 1Q, so you're close to 1 down. You got to play with more fighting spirit. Now here, when he plays a turn, you can block. Even if it's, this is good. You turn under. No, this is all fine. Yeah, here, you played passive. When you play Q5, you got to play P5. Because when he blocks, he's in an empty triangle. And then you got to read what happens if he cuts. So he must block here. And that's already a difference. First of all, he's in an empty triangle. He's Gote instead of being Sente. And you can attack him very severe with N7, the vital point. And then you got to check. Of course, he will try to cut and cut in the corner, but first things first, he needs to react to this. So either go out 08, because otherwise, when he goes N6, you play 08 to threaten the snapback. So he needs to play something like that. And then you go M9. M9 or N9. You're still threatening the cut. So it's a difficult situation for white. And if he tries P4, try to read out what happens when he cuts, push and cut. I mean, he goes P4, the handicap point, which is Atari, and then he cuts you. Because probably you were afraid of that cut. That's why you played Q5.
Right, I was actually thinking of the R6 cut.
Ah, that doesn't do much. I see what you mean. So
Okay.
R6, and then he goes R9 in center, and then he extends and so on. Okay, but let's check what happens with the other cut. Anyway, that doesn't do much, because you can cover, let him connect under, and then he's in trouble with the entire group in the top. But when he plays P4 and he cuts Q3, play this out. How you answer?
I can either sack the 2 stones, but I think I can actually
Save
drive them to the right.
Yeah. You don't sacrifice here. You just capture them when you can. So you push again. And of course he turns Atari, he goes down, but you just block, you answer everything. Then when he goes down in the top, on the second line, and to Sagari, you answer P1. That's better for endgame. Slightly better than P2.
Oh, okay.
Of course he can play Atari or he can play for snapback, but you just answer. And then, you know, when he plays in the corner S2, you can go down R1. So, of course, you can also throw in an Atari, but I mean, after he plays 002.
Oh, okay.
And when he removes all the neutral points. So that's a Mary Menashe, 1i versus no I. That's why it's better to play P17. So you don't lose points in the end when all the neutral points are filled. But he's still on the run with that group. So that's why I'm saying when you play a move like 1 and he answers 2, you keep the pressure on the group. But playing what you played, number 7, directly Q5, you took Gote somehow. So then he had time to press you at 017. Like this he doesn't. He's busy in the top. So that's where you lost tempo in the beginning. And then let's see a few more moves. Well, it's still annoying for, here also. You don't have to connect Q17. You better play Atari first when he played P16. It's not so important anymore. Anyway, he dropped down to R15. So if he plays a double Atari, Q17, and you capture Ponuki and he goes down, he must go down. Otherwise, you immediately play Atari. Then you extend or either J17 or you play somewhere else. So it's not such a big deal to make this kind of trade. Because he has only like 10 points in the corner. And you also build 10 points on the side.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it was too submissive to answer and crawl on the second line. Yeah.
Crawl, yeah. I felt it, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong.
This was wrong. You need fighting spirit from now on. More. That's all. So, well, you can start a new one then. You got the point. Sente, P5, fighting spirit, counter Atari. Find better ways, to outplay your opponents. To get on top.
Let's do a free game request. All right, we got one.
Fast. Probably because it's the weekend.
I'm gonna play a few moves and then.
All right. So you're black again.
Yeah, that's fine.
You really like this mini Chinese Fuseki. Oh, this guy doesn't let you? The kick, it's questionable.
I do. Yeah, that's what I think. Take the 3.
Yeah, it's good. All right, so you can try that Joseki again, with a pincer tight and low. Let's see what kind of moves he plays. But most of the time here, white goes Q17. He can also try N16.
Right.
Ah, okay, he knows. And now you have several Josekis. You can play the Hane, you can go down, you can jump M17, you can cut him, you can even jump O13 if you want to try something fancy. But that's a really rare move. Normally you play Q. Oh, okay. This one,
that's normally.
This is not so great here actually. Because he will give you the right side. It's possible, it's fine. but he gets a lot of potential on the bottom. Oh, he started from Atari. That's strange. Then
Right.
maybe this gets better. Okay, you take, yeah, good. This is good for black now. It was supposed to be terrible. Wait, don't rush. There's a key point to play here. But you
I
can
have
also Tenuki.
to. Yeah, I was thinking of Tanuki, but Hanang at
Yeah, that tiger
P14
mod
is
looks
super
good.
good. Yeah.
Because his shape is pretty much heavy and he needs a base. Okay, so in this case, it's a little different than in the other game because you have the J3 quite far away. So if you play a Keima now, if you picture the Joseki, he will extend all the way to L3 and then it's not over concentrated anymore. So in this case, you can play a pincer and it can be a high pincer this time just to put more pressure on that stone. And when you play high pincer, the Josekis can be more complicated than the low one. Oh, several options here. Don't rush. Think about at least 2 moves every time. Now that you're almost a done player, you don't think only about one move anymore.
Right. So the Hane seems really passive and too easy for
Well, the
white.
thing is, when you play
Uh,
Hane in the corner and he pulls back, and then you play the hanging connection R5, he is actually heavy.
Okay. So it's not bad.
Of course,
And I was
I
thinking
know
about
you're on
the
Twitch, and of course this is not cheating. We're talking about moves in a free game, just to make Daniel stronger in general, not to win this particular game, which you can also resign even. Well,
right.
let me pop out the chat, by the way. All right.
And
Yeah.
I often actually let my opponent know. So let me do
Yeah.
that right
Okay.
now.
There are 2
Okay.
ways to continue here. Wait, how much time we got before Biomi? Not so much.
Yeah, it's a free game, beef curry. So
Yeah. So the thing is, yeah, this is the what we call Sai mode. Sai helping Hikaru become a 1-dan pro. But okay, if you're feeling the first instinct is to play R3, it's not bad. But going up and Hane and cover, let him live in the corner and then go for the Moy on the right side, it's also possible. No, they don't leave, they play. Many times.
oh man, I thought
Ah,
my URL was a smiley face.
and actually it's an egg. A dino egg. A T-Rex. Anyway, play a movie in the meantime. Then keep typing.
Right. So you said bump is okay?
Both are good, yeah. Bump or Hane, R3, as you like.
All right. So I was thinking about the bump was a little more
Ah,
severe.
okay. But then you gotta continue to surround. I don't know which.
JK Wong, they don't normally leave. I've let several opponents know and they just play. Since it's a free game, it doesn't really matter. And I also offer to resign if they want me to. So
Oh, this is wrong. White should just connect solid. So you have only one move here.
I was thinking just
Yeah,
block,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
you're saying
just block.
okay.
No other move. No, this is wrong for white. And now double
Yeah.
hand, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, hang on a second. You don't have too many options. But actually, Hanatari connect. Huh. I would Hana in the corner. I know it's appealing to go down L2, but then he defends and then you have some cutting points. So I'm looking for a way to finish center.
So R3,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Because then you go down from the other. Well, we'll see. Maybe he dies in.
Isn't he gonna Atari like?
He can.
Oh,
Let's
I guess
see.
not.
Connect first. Okay, connect here too.
Just give him this one.
Wait. Don't rush. Atari. Yeah, but here it's nice because you have the counter Atari and Atari from behind. But I wonder if you can play. You don't have time to Atari and go down and Atari again. And Hane in the corner. Oh, that's sneaky. Yeah, let's test him a little bit with O3 and descent.
Okay.
Ah, he doesn't give up. Okay, go out. Then Atari wants at P1. You will see in a moment what happens. Then Hane S2. And actually, we punish him for... And now just connect. O1. And then when he goes Atari, you can Atari and go sacrifice. So L2. And then connect under. So we don't have to do the squeeze and so on. Big punishment, right?
Yeah.
Good, he learned something. Now you can resign. Next game. Oh, okay. Not yet.
Wow.
This guy is desperate. Actually, we could do it in a different way. You could play Atari first. Go out L2, sacrifice those stones, then go connect in the top. Then it's a Dametsumari and you kill the corner. But I think you lose too much on the outside. So it's more interesting to chase those two weak stones in the top. And he just got 8 points life in the corner. So,
yeah.
Spectacular variation. Let's look all over the board.
Thinking... Oh, yeah, just ignore it.
Well,
Okay.
you can play a cap, you can attack from P8, but how about something like J16? Because he never answered. He never did anything when you played P14. He was supposed to extend or something. So when he comes out with this group, he might lose the P10. Ah, okay. He's alert. But this gives you an ideal shape when you connect. There's only one move here.
Just Tiger's
In
Mouth?
fact, there are more moves. But yeah, Tiger Mount, it's enough.
Okay.
I thought about playing, never mind, R6 but it's no need.
So are we following up with like M17 to make a base and attack the group?
First things first, you should attack his D17. Something like D15. Let's see how he reacts to this.
Okay.
Yeah, M17 is good. Take away the base. Okay, interesting to see this one. So you can play F16, but I don't think you take a cente. Yeah, go M17. Let's see what happens. So I'm curious if you could have tricked him by playing L2. That way. Yeah, I think so. Oh, before. Yeah, but if we do it before, when we go Atari on 2 stones, you will just give up the 2 stones. We can look after the game. Just block, huh?
Yep.
And push once. Because then you cover and then... And how do you attack the right side? Which is the move? Hint, take away the base.
Oh,
You either cap, but
yeah.
if you cap N10, he will just play Q11 or something like that, or peep and go down. But if you slide on the right,
Yeah,
then yeah,
R10 is pretty
so
good.
he's flying out.
It threatens a cut
Okay.
and strengthens my
Right.
group.
You gotta connect this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought about going down L2 first, but I think the order was better the way we do it. Or we did it. Push once. I don't know if you have time for the peep. Let's see. Oh, you do. You can peep.
Q11
No, the
peep?
P8.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
To make him heavy. Go up. Wait. I think we need Q11 here, but then he'll push through. So, yeah, okay. Hard to kill this group. But keep chasing. So then you block. Yeah, you gotta block. But you could Hane right away, or okay. We gotta give him some stones here. It gets dangerous for the right, so just extend. You could give him 2 stones, not 3. Just extend in the middle, I mean.
So you mean like N, not N9.
No. You need, yeah,
Just
that
this
one.
Yeah.
Give him the 3 stones.
Yep.
All right. Then, well, it's just 1 eye if you manage to surround the group. But wait, your J16 doesn't look so good. And we also need to do something with the D15. I think you should
Right.
attach C17, pull back, and make a base on the left side.
Okay.
No need to play too fancy here. Oh, okay, wait. When they play this one, you need to clamp and punish. And Atari once in center. And then extend pretty wide to C11. White is on the second line here.
Perfect.
All right, so how we do on the score? Close. Ooh. Peep first from H16.
Yep.
Then you need to jump out. But where? Because you want to put pressure on this low right group. High Payton.
We could probably do something like K12 or J13.
J13 I like, yeah. This white is not so bad, yeah. We can take him down too easy. But building up.
Peyton knows it's a free game.
Yeah. All right, wait a second. So try to use those 3 dead stones in the top. I mean in the middle right. To threaten and get stronger so you can surround this bottom group.
So are we looking at like L10?
You can even play
the...
M10, a nose Tetsuji.
Oh, right, okay.
Because if you resist, you play more Hane. Ah, okay, like that. Hane or Nobi? Which one is more interesting? I was looking Hane and 11, but Nobi to the left, it's also nice.
Yeah.
Because you keep him surrounded.
Right,
if he tries to go out, he's just... Okay. Hane... Yeah, you still need a Hane and 11. And then we gotta separate him somehow. But how? It's actually not so easy to kill the bottom group either. And you have to pay attention not to die first with this J13 while attacking. He doesn't care. He let you save those. Oh, okay. Let's gamble a little bit. So cut and 9. Use your Tetsuji. Cut and kill 2 stones. Then the dragon dies.
Right.
And then let him try to kill the bottom and then we leave. If we die, we have to resign. Take the 2. All right. Now black has some territory all of a sudden. 65 points ahead. So white will push, no? Ah, how you leave on the bottom? Think about the base.
I can take forcing move at N18 and then drop straight down at H17. No.
You can, but what about H17?
Right. H17 was my...
Just, expand your space a little bit. Yeah, N18 and then he goes down and then you leave it like that. You can play N18 now.
Okay, I had him reversed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it.
Also you wanted this one, he goes down and then H17. All right.
Yeah.
That would be good too. But normally when you play this one, he might just slide J18, let you connect under. Ah, he still let you connect under. But it's tricky, you don't have to connect under. Because then he will Atari and go down and throw in and Atari again. So you better make ice, M19.
Okay.
Yeah, white was really shy here not to play J14 or k15. But I think you need to play more moves to stay safe.
Oh, see, I'm already thinking about like pushing through at M13 and seeing about a cut.
But it doesn't work to cut there.
Okay.
So you better
Yeah.
play k15, thinking about the same push and cut after. Just to
Okay.
make sure the bottom stays safe.
Gotcha.
And if you think it's center, you can play on the left side or the top. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think he can kill you now. So you can play away.
Okay.
It's big to play c8, or you can even start from Sun in the top. Yeah, let's see how he answers c3.
Yeah, I was looking at both of those, so.
And another
Awesome.
move, it's e6. Oh, okay. Interesting idea. Now what?
So I'm never too sure what to do, but I think the B4 Kosumi.
Yeah, try b4, okay. If you want to live in the corner. And I think you can. But you could also let him have the corner. Oh, okay. You can just leave now. Go down. c2. And it's alive.
Yep.
But it was still interesting to approach first and hanging connection.
Yeah.
That's an unconditional life. Oh, okay, he plays all the 4C moves. 2 point. Great, now he needs to extend. And he's still over concentrated for white. He doesn't, he kills us. Ouch, that hurts.
Does it
I don't
kill?
know. I hope not. I guess not.
I don't think it does.
That's the move.
Maybe it
No,
does.
it doesn't. You're fine. Oh, wait. That's a nice move. If you Hane first, oh, you gotta keep it separated. Okay, that was sneaky.
Yeah, I think I can just K17.
No, you need to play J17. I mean I17, sorry. J, he just played.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, now he just gives you more points, so cut L16. So he gives you a bigger life, high life.
Mm-hmm.
No, he messed up, but he could harm you a little bit. The thing is you have, oh, okay, he resigned. So let's check that top right corner if you start in a different way.
Sure.
I guess it wouldn't work. I mean, well, I see Beef Curry's point about going out first at L2. In fact, let's check this variation. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like this. Keep going. So, of course, you can Atari, but if you start, so Beef Curry suggested you go L2 first. You go down, sacrifice one more.
Oh,
And then
okay.
white captures,
So,
yeah. And then you go O3. But now he can just give you 2 stones. He won't resist. He will Atari under because he got the profit taking the 2 stones. So he will just
all right.
O2 and connect. And then you have to do something to save your top. Well, it's still some profit for black, but I mean, Beef Curry's plan is to force him like in the game. He connects, you go down. Let's go back a few moves. And then you kill the corner. But we could do that in the last moment. So entry, go down, he blocks, you play Atari, and you kill him. So Atari, yeah,
Atari
exactly
that way?
like in the game. He connects, then Han in the corner. And then if he plays Atari, you connect and he's not able to approach.
Oh, I see what
So
you
you
mean.
connect,
Yeah.
now he takes 2 stones, you take the 5. I also thought about this in our variation, but then he will just invade the top, H3. So I think if he gives you the 10 points in the, well, it's more than 10 because it's 10 plus the 4 he could capture, it's like 18 points, but he takes 2 points, 2 stones, and then he attacks your top, so he can compensate. I didn't want this. Because in our game, yeah, we could do the same thing. The way you played. So you went out, Atari and everything. And now, yeah, here, before undo 1, actually undo 2. Before connecting, we could go down. And then we're back to this variation. I mean, it's
Gotcha.
him to choose if he wants to take the top or, trade. And I think he would go for the 2 stones. That's why I wanted to play this way. Sacrifice the 4 stones and go out. It feels better because
Gotcha.
that white has no follow-up from the corner, it's done. He's got the 4 stones, and that's all he can do with those. And on the outside, you have the potential to grow a lot. In the top, on the right, and then he just got desperate.
Gotcha.
Good game.
Yeah, this is a way I have trouble. I have trouble thinking about how one group affects another group. I get a little hyper-focused on one thing. So
all right.
That's definitely something I need to think about more.
Good. Next game. If you like, we can also check a variation in this lower right corner.
Oh, how do I get
you're out of the game? Forget it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Next one. It's very difficult to evaluate the position many times, so that's how you decide whether to go for a move or a different one. That's the problem in our game in general. Because you think you're good if you go for a particular sequence and then... But in general, it's nice to surround your opponent and then make use of your thickness later on.
Free game.
Like here, he died.
15.
So now you have to win 5 games in a row. I mean, not 5 free games. 5 rated ones.
Free 1 minute. How about free 15 minute? Aw. I'm having trouble getting a game now.
How is Tajam going?
The same. I'm at 1 Q there. And I'm getting about the same result.
So they are pretty similar, these guys, Fox and Tajam.
Yeah. I'd say Taijam's a little bit easier. In general. All right. Black once more.
Okay. Let me find you.
The server I'm really struggling on is IGS.
Wait a second. Before you play your favorite move, how about you try some other moves? Like, you can think about the Shimari, O3, N3, or of course N4. Or you can play just San right away, C3. But I guess once you play the Komokus, you don't want to play any San right away. So just go for the Shimari. Okay.
Sorry, you just told me not to do that.
It's fine, it's fine. I do it actually. Everybody does. Bots, pros, top players, weak players, doesn't matter. AI, just I, or no I. In my case, it's no I. But
I just have to
play with fighting spirit. Push Hane, and then let's see. Oh, okay. He wants to go directly block for a fight. Usually you block here, and then you wait and see. He can double Hane, he can inside cut. Wait. Now against this move was the timing. Don't rush. Don't mess up.
So I was just gonna connect it.
Never.
Or never connect. Just Atari.
Atari where? Don't rush. There are several Ataris you can play. You can play like 3 Ataris. Which one?
Yes, G3 is what I was looking at. Probably.
Because that's what he wants. That's why he played the Han in the corner. If you play G3 and you capture 1 stone, then he will Atari inside and capture 3, plus 1 in the corner. So you gotta play Atari B4 first. And if he goes Atari, wait, now you can go G3 and take the top, or you can go F4 and capture the stone, and then create some edges. So in this case, I mean, if you play G3, he connects, and then you go for the top stone, he will take the stone on the left, and you gotta take the stone in the top. So that's a trade. It happened in KG against AlphaGo a few years ago in that match. But it's more interesting to play F4. He connects, and then you capture the stone on the side at A3, because it creates a lot of agi. And it's also ladder related, because now he has to start the ladder at f5, and that ladder comes where? So he doesn't play the ladder, which means you can move from this f4, and you can go out once to see where he extends, what happens. And he's supposed to extend again. Oh, he doesn't. And there's a vital point. He played c5, but c6, but he was supposed to play d6. So when you play d6, it hurts him a little bit. Do that. Because with that move, you're setting up the snapback slowly. So if he plays now d7 Hane, you immediately go e5. He needs to prevent the snapback. Then you can Hane or other moves. He's going into all the traps we prepare here. So e5 now.
So e5.
Yeah. And then I think here you can Hane e7. It's difficult to come from the left side. And even push one time. And then attack the top group. Because you need to support your group in the middle, but in the meantime, also attack his g3. Then we enter the left side. So where is the point to attack the top? Yeah.
I3.
Something like that, yeah. Should be good. He will push in the corner once in center. d2, it's his move. But it's not a problem. No, he doesn't. Okay, push once, I4. And then this induces the jump out from the middle. And then we enter the left side. And it's already a mess. How you jump in the center?
Probably just you mean from my
from
group?
that. It's
left
the
group?
left, because it's quite heavy.
So h7.
H8,
probably.
keep some distance.
Oh, even farther. Okay.
Because he will turn anyway. I mean, he will play something like I5, and then you want to be a little bit away from the top. But you also want to build the top. So here you can Han and Nobi, or you can jump. I think Han and Nobi, J5, he will Han and then you Nobi, and you still keep the pressure on the group.
Okay.
And that way you build the top, you also fix your center, and then we gotta destroy his left side. How is the score here? Good Fuseki? No. White leads by half a point. We're doomed. Nobi? Okay, that's a good shape. Okay, black leads by a bit. Let's see here. Keima. I think you can turn from k6, but normally you want to play from the weak group. Anyway, I think it's good to play k6 and Hane once, and then jump out with the weak group at Keima f10. Oh, he doesn't care. He can kill. This turn is not bad, but he cannot kill. I think what he wants.
G8. Is G8 too weak, or
G8, the double up?
Yeah. Maybe Hane.
No, don't play the Hane. Play something else. Wait, if he Hane and you Kosumi and he Atari and you pull back, it's not a problem. I think you should go out with Kosumi I9.
Oh, okay.
This white is not bad. The turn at E9 was powerful. Okay, so now we have to sacrifice 2 stones. Who cares? So just play G7. Because if you Hane and he cuts, it's not so good. Those 2 stones are not important. It's good to surround. Yeah, pull back again. G6. And now he goes out with K7. This 1Q guy turned on his AI friend. Never know. He went out like this. Interesting. So when you push once at J9, he will play the key point. So, and if you play Keima, he pushes, we jump, he Nobi. I think we got a Keima L8 and then jump out with the other Wii group.
Oh, and this way we're building a massive upper right.
Hopefully.
Potentially.
And then we're also building a dead dragon on the left. I11
apparently.
for now, but I don't know. Okay, and now shape G11. Well, in this fight, it looks like white just took, you know, some profit on the left playing Atari on 2 stones, but he's still running on neutral points, so black overall it's okay. If you manage to build that top right. But you need a Shimari there, 04, 03 something. Now black plus 15. So Fuseki turns into a favor. Oh, okay. That's a good move. You gotta play I10, I guess. You can also play H9, but it looks ugly.
Yeah.
And after you play H9, he will try the people. Oh, okay, he doesn't. That's a natural move. So how?
Another Keima at N9, maybe?
Wait. No, we gotta play from the Wii group, but attack his D16 somehow. Maybe just F17. We need to help this I11 first. It feels like black is weaker than white in this fight. A little bit. If he pins us, you jump out. And, okay. Yeah, because you want to help the middle group. So go F15. And now just put pressure. I16. And then you make a wall. And then you go N9. A little bit of planning here. Prepping the big kill. J16, get ahead. Well, he's got his left side, but it's still possible to reduce. Oh, he jumped. No, that's not an AI move. He was supposed to push again. You can push and cut. Cut where?
Cut the K18,
Yeah,
right?
then take the 2 stones. Well, it gives him a Ponuki, but still, makes you strong. You Atari the other way and go under, and the 2 stones are captured. And his group, it's a little bit weak, because you can go M17 first. And if he plays N17, you just make a Shimari. If he plays that one, you can still play M17, but wait. Do we need? It's a nice vital point. Yeah, play it once. I want to see if he protects L17 or he goes up K16. Because like this, it's already a good exchange. Oh, okay. But here he can Hane and double Hane and so on. So you should jump out. J14.
Yeah.
And he's under pressure with the group. Because he's got only like one eye.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and connect his 2 weak groups together.
Make some neutral points like that. Good.
Oh, that's good for us. Yeah.
He should. Well, he has to eventually.
Yeah.
But the left side, let's see. It became pretty big. But if you go too deep, C12, maybe it's a bit dangerous. Okay, he jumped as expected. All right. Anyway, yeah, invade C12. Let's see how he reacts. This guy is really challenging for 1Q.
For sure.
But he played his jump very questionable. Interesting. Go out with a jump, E11.
Really?
Yeah.
The knight's moved?
Yeah. Because then if he pushes and cuts, you sacrifice a bit. Oh.
But I still reduce.
Whoa. He really wants to kill us in the middle, I think.
Yeah.
But slowly, if you get stronger on the left side, for example, okay, look at that. Hang on. We gotta pay attention here. Just connect J12.
Sure.
But what he wants now is H16 and Atari and so on. can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
If he sees that, he's really strong. The turn and Atari and go out. Oh, wait. You can counterattack this. So we're in luck. You can play clamp F13. You don't have to connect as a reflex. You see why? F13. Just clamp because you cut left or right after that.
Yeah, I've got lots of liberties.
Yeah, when he pushes and cuts, you're good. But he will pull back, then you cut, and he will try to cut the left side. It's gonna be interesting. We really need a move like C10. Because then when you slide again, even if he captures 2 stones, he's in trouble. Or you even connect the 2 stones. Ah, okay. Cut him first. Wait. Atari, he connects, you connect, he will cut. Oh, you need to play the Atari first. D12. And then connect.
Oh, that a turn. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of red envelopes happening. I don't know what this is.
You won the lottery, the Fox lottery. I keep getting those from time to time, but I don't know if I click, maybe they virus something. They send SARS through Fox. F14. You must. And then if he cuts you, you go all the way down. He can still try H16, but let's see. Hane, Atari, take. You should be okay. So here, okay, he's trying that. Now H15. Maybe this guy also has a 6-down friend around. Having coffee while killing himself in the middle of the board. Only one move here.
Yep.
Wait, if you Atari, he takes, you Atari. You can kill him in several ways. How about just G17? He got it. Yeah, he dies inside. You can check a variation here.
Okay. Let's
So connect.
And turn my equipment.
The thing is, you can even kill him center now. Yeah, so when he plays G15, you play one Atari G17. If he connects, you will squeeze. No, not this one. This is ugly style. Start from G7.
Oh, sorry.
Because if you play this one, you're committed to play G17. But if you play G17 and he takes, you can play other moves. I mean, you don't need to play G16 right away. You can play D17, for example. Because you don't care so much if he goes F16. He will still die inside. Just D17. Or you could also slide, but this is fine. He will attach. The plan is, he dies in the middle anyway. If he pushes and cuts, you have more liberties. So you want to get Sente in order to play a move on the left side like C10 to save those 2 stones. He could just cut you and go down and take the 2 stones. So when you play the attach, you must block C17. Then you can play E16, or you can clamp, or you can just leave it like this. Yeah, maybe he goes up, or he Ataris, and then you Atari. If he does that, you counter Atari. I mean, if he goes D18, you play Atari D15. And then he needs to connect. Then you leave the position. Oh, like this, it's even better. Because you can go down B12 in center. Oh, no, wait, it's not center. He has an Atari. You better go C10. But anyway, you finish center here. So you just played the jump, C10. And now if he doesn't pay attention, next you go B8 and he has a problem. So he might just block or take the 2 stones. And you leave it like this. And once you kill and you fix this problem, the middle, in center, you just play another big move on the right side. Like Q15, Q14, the top right Shimari. Anyway, white ended up pretty much neutral in the middle of the board with all those jumps. So black has an edge. F13, which is F13? I don't see an F13. Oh, I do. The cut
Yeah,
and
yeah.
go out. Okay. The
Mhm.
clamp, yeah. But that's a good Tesuji instead of blocking, because if you block, he can go out and then we have a problem on the bottom. Anyway, this was a
Sure.
tough one. Hope you learned something
Yeah,
today. I'll let you know if
absolutely.
next weekend I'm available or not later in the week. But most
Okay,
likely it should work. We'll see. Otherwise, in
sounds
2 weeks'
good.
time. All right. Till then, move up on IGS. Maybe next time we can also play some games on IGS, or we can play some games against each other. We'll see. So,
Yeah, that
yeah.
works.
All right. Have a good club session if you go visit them.
Will do.
All
Yep.
right.
Have a great
Thanks.
one.
Cheers. Bye
Thanks.
bye.
Bye. All right, and as I like to remind everyone, be sure to support Cornell on his channel, which is twitch.tv/CornellGo. If you are interested in lessons from Cornell, you can contact him on Twitch. You can contact him on IGS and KGS as Cornell, or on OGS as Cornell11. His lessons are really reasonable. I learn a ton. I've went from like 11Q to like nearly 1Q, Fox and Tie Gem in. Has it only been a year? I think so. No, it's been over a year. About a year and a half. But I'm also 41 years old and I learn a little bit slower than I used to. So, everyone learns differently. You get out of it what you put into it. And depending on your time and how much you study and how much you think about your moves in review, of course, you're going to improve faster or slower, depending on your natural abilities and how much effort you put in. I was supposed to be 5 done already. You're right. I really was. I thought you say 15Q. No, I started lessons with Cornell when I was like 11Q on PandaNet. Somewhere in there. So, let's see. What else do I usually say? If you would like to see old lessons from back when I was less strong, you can visit my YouTube, and I am posting lessons from about a year ago on there. And of course, you'll be able to see the entire archive from lesson 1 all the way to, I think we're on lesson 40 on YouTube right now. So that's pretty interesting. Also, if you would like to support this content, your bits, your cheers, your subscriptions, your donations all help me pay Cornell for his time. And of course, you guys just being here, hanging out, and learning with me is enough. But if you would like to give that little extra, I do appreciate it. And most of what I earn from Twitch actually goes into lessons and study materials and stuff to make the stream better. So new lights, which is what you're experiencing right now, and of course, keeping my sound equipment and video camera upgrades, which is upcoming in the next couple months. All of that costs money, and of course, me just having a studio space and keeping this up also. So appreciate your help with that stuff. But of course, again, you guys just being here, hanging out with me, that makes this fulfilling. It makes it fun for me. So don't feel obligated, but I do appreciate it if you do.